The Pumpkin Carving. It was Halloween night, and Tori, the beautiful and popular high school teenager, wanted to go all out this year by throwing a party at a supposedly haunted, abandoned mansion located in a small neighboring town. Her friends agreed. It wasn't going to be a typical Halloween party, because Tori remembered the old tale her grandmother used to tell her as a child. It was a story about the girl who used to live in the abandoned mansion and how she wasn't popular and was bullied because she had a disfigured head. So the kids used to call her Pumpkin Face. After years of verbal and some physical abuse, the girl disappeared. Some say she ran away for a better life. Yet some say she was murdered. No one truly knows. But an old story surfaced saying that anyone who set foot in the old mansion, especially on Halloween night, would be better off not bringing a pumpkin, or else they would regret it. Days later, it was finally Halloween night, and many teenagers were gathered at the haunted mansion. The decorations were scary, and the lights were flashing. Everyone was in costume, drinking and dancing. Later that night, Tori's boyfriend interrupted the party to tell everyone about Tori's grandmother's story. The crowd was intrigued. He reached inside a black bag and pulled out a large pumpkin, revealing his carving knife. Tori felt uneasy and told him not to do it. But he and the drunken crowd refused to listen. So he said to Tori, "If you're so afraid, go to the nearest store and buy some more alcohol. We should be finished by then. And you will see there was nothing to be scared about." He gave her some cash, and she and her best friend drove off. The crowd began cheering loudly, "Carve, carve, carve, carve." And carve he did. He stabbed the knife into the pumpkin and began to carve, creating a hideous face to mock the pumpkin face girl. He placed a lit candle inside the pumpkin for the final touches, then lifted the glowing pumpkin above his head and shouted, "Pumpkin Face," and the crowd joined in. Suddenly, he dropped the pumpkin on the floor while screaming and holding his face. Blood and flesh began pouring and falling from his head to the floor. The drunk yet terrified crowd watches in horror as if something was carving his head. The teenagers all started screaming and running towards the front in hopes of getting out alive. But the doors and windows shut all at once, locking them on the inside. The screams grew louder and louder until not a sound was heard. As for the teenagers, I suppose you could say they were all cut up.